Hello, everyone. This is Andreas Pop Culture Guy. Today is the latest Andreas pop culture movie review. I guess the first start of the series. Um, so moving forward in the channel, I'll probably do more movie reviews, and the first of these is Thunderbolts. I recently saw Thunderbolts, the latest MCU film. It's the 36th in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Of course, it's directed by Jack Schreier, for the screenplay by Eric Pearson and Jonah Cow, and then the ensemble cast stars Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, Wyatt Russell, Louis Pullman, David Harbour, Hannah John Kamen, and then of course Julie Louis-Dreyfus from Seinfeld fame, which is crazy. And this everyone doesn't know, but at this point, this is the final film of Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So starting from Fantastic Four First Steps, that's the first of Phase 6, which I think a lot of people are confused, but we'll get into that. So overall, this is my review of this movie. What I thought about this? Well, I thought the Thunderbolts movie, or aka the New Avengers, as it's proclaimed towards the end of the credits, revealing the actress that was standing in the Thunderbolts and now to the New Avengers. It is fantastic, I gotta say. Now, it's not my favorite among the MC films, but it's definitely the best films we had recently post Endgame. I think this was a well crafted, character driven film that the MCU has done so far that's delved into the themes of depression, mental health, and reason to live. Really incredible themes to talk about in this film. I was very satisfied with this film, particularly with the stuff with Alea um, Belova, the Black Widow from the solo film for Natasha Romanoff. We see her working with Vantila the Fate, to like orchestrate her involvement with the Oz group she has for Century Superhuman Project, destroying evidence because right now Valentina has faced impeachment. Now, with this, she also sends in other assassins like John Walker and Ava Star, aka Ghost and Taskmaster, to destroy these evidence. And with this group of anti-heroes, they're caught into a daily trap and forced to work together on a dangerous mission, which includes a mystery man named Bob. Overall, I think this film was so successful as a team up film. It does everything right what a team up should do. You dissect and examine your main characters in the film, who they are and what they're dealing with during the film, plus paying off certain themes in the MCU, but in a good way, not like say Captain America 4, where they were paying off things that I did care, but I feel like it was wrong for a Captain America film. Everything about this movie just excels so many. I think that Beef creative team did a really good job of delivering a popcorn summer blockbuster film that really delved into mental health, which I was kind of surprised about. Overall, who is the highlight, the MVP of this film? I mean, there are a couple. I mean, Florence Pugh's return as Elena Bolotov was fantastic. I love her. Love Black Widow as a character. I was always sad that we never got Natasha her solo film right away, but I was happy that we got a passing the torch to her sister. I think that Florence Pugh has done her best work in this film. Everything she does is so passionate. She's really pushing her role to next level of emotions. I mean, of course, pushing Belotov into the big leadership role is a very fantastic direction, particularly now she's the leader of the New Avengers. That's really good. Her chemistry with Dave Harper as her father, Red Guardian, is really spectacular. I mean, oh my God, Dave Harper, MVP of this film. His humor, his dramatic talk with Florence Pugh's character Lena is still spectacular, and he's such a highlight to the film. Another actor I want to bring up was Wyatt Russell, John Walker. I think John Walker is spectacular in the film. I liked him in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It was really great to see him again and see what happened to him, the aftermath of the aftermath of his secession as Captain America after receiving the honorable discharge, what he did, and it was really interesting to see his void room as well as Elaine as well. So it was really great, and we got a new introduction here. We got Bob, aka, well, if you don't know, that's Bob Reynolds, aka Century slash Void. Louis Pullman, great actor. I mean, he was in Tottenham. Actually, my first was actually Bad Times at Elroy. Elroy, great in that, and he was great in Top Gun Maverick as Bob. Conveniently, he is a fantastic character. I mean, I can't believe they pulled off Century. I never understood. I mean, very powerful character in the Marvel comic books, but the film did such a good job of making him as the main villain, but also connecting the characters with their various problems of mental health or darkness that they have. And I think Bond's mental health arc was a fantastic way to really rope up everyone into one cohesive, thematical engine that this film is talking about. And I think that's one of the great things about this movie. It's one of the few MCU films that really did do a great job of using the thematical trust, like the Dark Knight trilogy or the Black Panther films, to really say something about a particular thing. Now, just ramping up certain things, let me talk about some of the. Well, I mean, first off, Julie Dreyfus. I never care much about Valentina as a character. I thought this was her best performance. I mean, of course, she gave more a role here and she was spent more time here, so that was really good. Now, some of the nitpicks and complaints I have of the film, I do say I really wish that Ghost had more time to do. I wish we had like a room for her, the void room that we saw for both Elena and Walker. But at the same time, I think it was great to see Ghost here. I hope we do more of her in a character in the later installments. And then, of course, it was not a big surprise. Taskmaster was done dirty. I love Eiko Anikeno, the Bond girl from the James Bond 22nd film, Contra Salas. It was really a shame what they did to Taskmaster in Black Widow, but I thought there was some potential to expand her character. But they didn't do that. Instead, they really color off in such a you know, just like nothing, and the characters were kind of reading her stuff, and of course, I appreciate that Elena say something, but she didn't know her too well. So yeah, overall, I was satisfied with this film. I really like it. In terms of ranking, I guess in this, I could put this as number three because I love Shang-Chi. Then I guess second will be Hawkeye, if I had to clone the Display shows that, and then this, and then Black Widow, then One Division, and then so many we have for Phase 4 and 5, and then just to notify people, there's also two post-credit scenes. There's one for that is a very classic comedic one, which was really great. It was funny. It has Red Guardian, which is funny, and there's a very important end credit scene where it sets up Doomsday. So really important stuff, and also it sets up next film that we're going to see, Fantastic Four: First Steps. So not going to spoil what happened with that, but yeah, this was a good return of form for Marvel. I hope it does well in the box office. I know it's a little shaky right now, but hopefully everyone hears the word of mouth and get to see this film. I think it was a worthy entry into the Marvel cinematic universe. So I will rate this like I do want to see this again. I definitely want to rate this like 8 out of 10. I think was very good. Not a top tier FCU film, but it was a very good like mid-tier film that deliver what you want for your summer blockbuster. So that's all I have to say. So thank you everyone for joining me today on the first installment of the Andreas Pop Culture movie review. I will get more because I seen a couple of films from last April that I haven't done. I will do them in shorts. So expect that. And if you have any comments, comment below. But meantime, please hit that subscribe button and like that and hit that like button for these views. It'll be very important to support me and help me grow this channel. Thank you and have a good day, everyone. Ciao.